Hello everyone! You've probably heard of the water cycle or oxygen cycle, but have you heard of the nitrogen cycle? As I'm just in harmony with nature, I will be telling you a story of Nino, the nitrogen, as he journeys through the nitrogen cycle. Once upon a time, high up in the sky, there lived a tiny, invisible nitrogen atom named Nino. Nino was floating peacefully in the atmosphere, where almost 78% of the air was made of nitrogen, just like him. However, Nino was bored to death. He craved for an adventure. Perhaps he wanted a purpose.
I want to help living things grow. I want to be useful. I want to start my own nitrogen cycle.
Nino whined. Little did he know, he'll jinx it. So one day, Nino was pulled down to earth by a lightning bolt. The lightning broke Nino and his nitrogen bodies into smaller parts and combined them with oxygen, turning them into nitrates. These nitrates fell to the ground with the rain. Now, Nino had finally entered the soil. Nino looked around and said,
Whoa, what is this place? So many tiny living things.
In the soil, Nino met the helpful bacteria. As a group, they were called nitrogen-fixing bacteria. Some lived in the roots of plants like beans and peas. Bacteria cheerfully offers,
Hey Nino, let us help you become ammonia so plants can use you.
Nino happily transformed into ammonia. But his journey did not just end there. Another group of bacteria called nitrifying bacteria turned them into nitrates, then nitrates again, the form that plants love to absorb. The plants express their gratitude. Thank you, Nino. Now I can grow strong leaves and roots. And just like that, Nino became a part of a beautiful plant. However, a few weeks later, the plant was eaten by a hungry rabbit. The rabbit munches delicious nitrogen. Inside the rabbit's body, Nino helped build proteins and muscles. Eventually, the rabbit pooped and Nino was back in the soil again. Nino loves.
Yes, I'm not done yet.
Decomposed bacteria broke down the waste and dead organisms and turned Nino back into ammonia. Then, through a process called denitrification, another type of bacteria sent Nino back into the atmosphere. The nitrifying bacteria said,
Off you go, Nino. Back to the sky you go.
Nino floats upwards.
Bye, Earth. Until next time.
And so, Nino continued his endless cycle of helping plants, animals, and the earth itself. That, my friends, is the magical journey of Nino, the nitrogen, through the nitrogen cycle. And the cycle never ends.